San Diego Comic-Con is over, and now it's time to get back to some great old-fashioned comic book reading. Stay tuned for Spider Slayers Hall, episode number 277. Hey fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And guys, yes, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, bringing you Spider Slayers Hall, episode number 277. Guys, this is this video series where each and every week I show you which comic books I picked up at the comic book store. Now, I don't think this week was a very heavy week, but there were some good comics, I think, that are piquing my interest. So, let's show you what I got. So, first things first, we get the mysterious bag. This time it has stuff on it featuring Batman's medal, and it's got some other stuff on there. I always make fun of it. It has the mysterious black bag and it's never anything, and this time there is stuff on it. So funny. But anyway, I still take the comics out of the bag, and just like usual, it goes on the floor. So let's start with this week's comics. And first things first, we got the Marvel Free Spotlight, based off, Generations. So this obviously highlights all the books, maybe not all of them, but Generations, and it gives you some preview art in there. So if you get a chance to go to your comic book shop this week, I say go ahead, check it out, and it might give you some cool, stuff on Generations, which is just right around the corner. All right, next thing is I wound up getting the Marvel previews of Venomverse. So this is your previews book that's coming out, and it has everything that's coming out for Marvel, and it's got some cool covers on there, so I could do some cool stuff to update my background with this. So it's a really interesting, nice little America cover there, and so I like seeing these and seeing what's coming out and what the covers are going to look like. So same thing, I got this for free at the comic book store, so yep, there it is. Alright, next thing we wound up getting is Image Plus. This, I think, is the final chapter, the conclusion to The Walking Dead's Here's Negan storyline. So finally, after like 16 issues of it, it's finally coming to an end. What I heard at the comic book shop is they will be releasing the whole story in its entirety in a hardcover, in case you guys have never checked this out. So this is the conclusion to that story. Interested to see how it actually ends. Alright, so now that I got all the preview stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and let's actually show you the comics that I picked up, shall we? Alright, so first things first, Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. Here on the cover, he's doing battle against Kane. That's kind of how the last issue started, or ended off, sorry, where he did the battle against Kane. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. And this series has improved for me since the first issue. I like the direction it's going. I like the Mark Bagley artwork. I think it looks really cool. So Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider, issue number 5. Excited. Alright. Next, we wind up having Action Comics issue number 984. I think this is maybe the conclusion to that revenge storyline. I'm not sure if it is or not. As Superman is doing battle against Zod, they got thrown into the Phantom Zone. So there's some cool stuff here. So I like this storyline. It's probably one of my favorite Superman books going on right now, or at least this story arc. So this is Action Comics issue number 984. Getting close to 1,000 there. That will be wild. Next, it was a light week, so I decided to go for it. Cable issue number 3. First 2 issues, exactly the same. Cable does battle against people, and he ends up in another time or place or whatever it is. No real plot, still mystery, villain. I don't know what's going to happen in this. This might be the third and final strike for Cable if it doesn't get any better. So this is issue number 3. Next, we have the Edge of Venomverse, issue number 3. First book, we wound up focusing on X-23, which is Laura. Last time we focused on Gwenpool, and now this time it focuses on Ghost Rider. Really awesome looking cover. Probably one of the best modern covers this week. Looking forward to seeing what this story has to offer to its readers. And yeah, so Edge of Venomverse issue number 3. They're all like individual one-shots of all these Venomverse characters. All right, next we wind up getting the continuation of Saga. This is chapter number 45. Saga is something I can't really go into detail about because you're not going to know what the hell is going on. The only thing I can say about Saga is that it's good, and if you haven't read it and you have some time to read it. It's an excellent story by Brian K. Vaughan. The immersive universe that he has created is absolutely outstanding, and this should be on your pull list. A really good read. So this is number 45 of Saga. Next, it's funny, we had Secret Empire come out last week, and now we get another issue that comes out this week. I'm not going to lie, this is a really cool cover, as we get to see Black Widow here on the cover, and she has Captain America and Miles in the sights. And she's got this sniper rifle, really nice looking cover. Secret Empire, for me, it's not the best thing ever written, but it's definitely not the worst. And I know some people are really dogging on it. I don't think it's a very bad series at all. I think it's well plotted out. I think it's a good story. For me, I think the artwork at times gets me out of it with Sorrentino's artwork when he does do the artwork in here. And it looks like it's not his artwork this time, or it is actually. There's art from different artists from in here, and I don't like when he does the artwork in here because it takes it off, and it's hard to, you know, capture the emotion from the characters in here and whatnot. And there's a lot of emotion in this book, and at times it's taken away because of the artwork. But I'll be interested to see where this goes. This is issue number 7. We're getting closer to the end now. All right, next we have the continuation of Weapon X. This is Weapons of Mutant Destruction, issue number 5. Yeah, this is really good. This time it looks like they're going to release the Hulk, which is the H-Batch, and the cast of characters in here with like Domino and Warpath and Wolverine and Sabretooth and everybody else. They're so awesome, and they interact with each other so well, and I think the Totally Awesome Hulk really made this book. It like completed the team. And in many ways, it's hysterical, but yes, very dark at times too. This is a book that, at least a story arc that you guys should be reading, I think, in my personal opinion. If you haven't checked it out and you know you've been hearing good things about it, when it comes out in trade, I definitely suggest picking this up. It's a great story. It's well paced. It's nice balanced. And yeah, so this is Weapon X, issue number 6. All right, next. X-Men Blue by Colin Bunn. Here we have, oh my god, I'm totally blanking out right now. What's her face on there? Oh my god, the White Queen, Emma Frost, yes. My gosh, she is on the cover. She's getting shot at. She has got this diamond form. I like you kind of get this version of this place where the mutants live, and you think it's all this happy-go-lucky type of place. But yet, it's, you know, people are being captured and thrown into jail. So it's not as good as it seems. And then you get to see people that have been brainwashed. So I liked the story in the last issue, and hopefully it continues off of that. So this is X-Men Blue, issue number 8. My God, I can't believe I forgot Emma Frost's name. Next, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern Corps. This is the extra-sized anniversary issue. And we have Ceramic on there, and she's got her yellow lanterns in there. And it looks like that trust or that alliance has been broken now, especially after what happened with Kyle, as he was keeping that secret from her about her son and their son together, and how he died. And then there's this whole other thing about how Yellow Lantern, how Green Lantern killed the Yellow Lantern. So a lot of shit going on. It wasn't a very long-lived truce, and we'll see what happens going forward, how the Yellow Lanterns maybe attack the Green Lanterns once again. Very well-written book. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, issue 25. All right, Plastic, issue number 4. Yeah, pretty sick book. Guy's messed up in the head. He's killing people. He calls his friends, he's got imaginary friends. He has a sex toy as his girlfriend. Crazy shit. Definitely for adult-oriented people, 18 and over. I can't put it down, though. I have to see how this whole thing ends. I think it goes to issue number 6. This is Plastic issue number 4. Next. I can't believe I didn't even realize that this was $10. But this is 100 pages. And this is issue number 225, milestone issue of Savage Dragon. So, yeah. I didn't even realize it was $10 when I bought it. But it's not like a regular cheapo comic book like Marvel does for their $10 issues. This is a nice cover. It's got a spine on it, so it's like a trade in here. And this is, I'm thinking that this is, no, it's not one story. It's many different stories. And, yeah. So, I can't review that part of the story. There's some nudiness going on in this book. But anyway, what can you expect from Savage Dragon? Yeah, it's crazy. What can I say? He always delivers some weird and exotic stuff. I've been reading Savage Dragon since a kid. It's the only book that ages with the readers. Like, Savage Dragon started when he was like 20 years old. In real life, he's now 40-something years old. So it ages in real time. And that's what I appreciate the book. And the book overall has a good story. Just sometimes it just pushes the envelope too much, you know. But nevertheless, it's an okay story. So Savage Dragon issue number 225 for a low, low price of $10. But you get 100 pages and many different stories. And nudity, if you like that thing. Alright, next. We wound up getting 2 books that I don't normally read, but I had to buy it for the Jim Lee variants. And this is the last week that they came out. And this one goes, this one is Gwenpool, issue number 18. You have Emma Frost in here as her classic look. You know, very seductive looking. Nice looking cover. Jim Lee draws her beautifully. So I wound up getting that. And then I wound up getting this Thanos cover on here. You know, issue number 9 of Thanos. And then you got Guido. And this is just a beautiful cover as well. I remember actually owning this card. I'm probably sure I still have it. Just an awesome cover. Like, he's so big that she can sit on his bicep. It's awesome. So I had to pick that one up as well. So there you guys have it. There is the haul for the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Now it's your turn in the comments below. Tell me which books you picked up for the week, which ones you're most excited for, which ones you're not so excited for, and which ones maybe you might be dropping. So again, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Don't forget to check out our live show each and every Tuesday night. Starts between the hour of 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And fans, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and also hit that like button. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Be good, everyone. Bye.